Sense, man.
Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl position, playoff spots, all on the table, and only find a way to win. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports, I'm Mr. Davis, Jesse Palmer, and Nick Collins with the guy. Can't wait to get this started. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coach team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Commodores offense will get first crack at it today. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Dirty Bear trying to make me lose this game. Man, I gotta focus, man.
The first as they mark it at the 32. Commodores come
All right, we're coming back off a loss. We lost to Georgia last week. All right, focus.
looking downfield on first down. That's reeled in. It's Coleman. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Takes the handoff. It's Fields. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get him across the line and pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
They're going to ride this running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Richardson. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 40.
It was open underneath. I'm sitting there looking at the outside and inside because I seen the shade in, but it was actually open underneath.
He can go. He only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
I tried to freeze him with the pump fake, and then I went back.
These coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. So Texas A&M's offense has the ball for the first time. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. He's got it. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Well, just 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? A lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you, but let's...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it at the 25. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Slippery slide, flying his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Under fire. Got a man. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Commodores will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and made. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Now on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Bussey. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Armstrong. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give on the option. Cobb sliding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 38. 6. First down and 10. Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Richardson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were counting on making a few yards after the catch on 3rd down. Instead, they're staring at 4th.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times you trust your guy. You throw it to him, and you say, I can make somebody miss or lower my shoulder and get to the sticks. The defense had none of that. Nice job tackling. Nice job forcing the 4th down.
And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. And we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
That's caught. It's Courtney. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Pass interference.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Jenkins. That's caught. It's Armstrong. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after he stopped for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Let's go. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
The offense just set themselves up in a bad situation in this one. 2nd and 3rd and long. There's not a lot of guesswork. The defense knows they're throwing the football. You can tell when the pass rush, man. They were coming.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. This game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Oregon State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Turns it on at midfield. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. And the Commodores racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short game. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Into the sticks, it's Coleman. They get it corralled, and not till he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Commodores are marching down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it. He
Bro.
stops just short of the goal line, but they'll have first and goal from the 1. And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. This quarterback part of their running game. And he runs it into the score. Touchdown, Commodores.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Ready to try the point after. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Picks it up. That's a live ball. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone, flies back on field goal, and now back for more. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
When we talk about great third down offenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bussey. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what we saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was running that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got him downfield. There he goes. Touchdown, Aggies. Oh, that baby.
Fucking twice I done missed a tackle, bro. You start letting the fucking AI do it. Dude, help me out. Fuck it. Might be tired, fatigue, I don't know. But I ain't getting the job done.
This guy continue to beat us time and time again.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Commodores in the hurry up. They'll leave it with him. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, if they got the first down, they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made. But it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
Yeah, and I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points,
Breaks into the open. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get it down to the 38 and the first down. And the Commodores kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, and he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Brown. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back feet. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
First down, Commodores.
Looking to throw on first down. Face the ground. He'll be stopped just short the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal, Andy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to punch it in. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before... Touchdown, Andy! Quick strike through the air from the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon. In the second half, right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
Lining up for the PAT. And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The give is to Williams. Turning it on. Picks up the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Texas A&M.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On the move. Look out, he's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive in the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get much done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. So this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here this season.
Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead from 2 out to the 26.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they've been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run. Great play right before.
Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Aggies are rolling down the field. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he drops the throw. shoots it to the left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. South Alabama is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by just 1 over Arkansas State. We'll keep you updated on things in a game that could alter the balance of power in the Sun Belt. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, Mitch Coleman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wrapped behind the line, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. From the gun, give on the inside. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. When they've got a moving run now to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Aggie. And the stomping has commenced. He has been... Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be. And
it.